Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Okay, so today I have a different kind of video for you. I was actually going to include this at the end of my vlog today, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do a haul over here today. I'm going to do a different kind of video today. I'm going to show you something that brings me so much joy, okay? That just brings me so much joy. And I recorded it last night, and like I said, I thought I was just going to include it at the end of my vlog today, but I was like, no, bring it over here, make a very specific video about it. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So yesterday I got done with my vlog and stuff like that, and I was really, really tired, and I was trying to convince myself to go walk, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm not gonna walk today. I think I'm just gonna like make some dinner and I'm gonna relax. But before I did that, I went and I like filled my bird feeders. It's something I do every single day, okay? I would never have thought that buying one bird feeder, let alone I have 4 hanging from the tree right out in the front yard. If you watch my vlog, you will know that I put footage in there all the time, turn the camera around, show the squirrels, show the bunnies, show the chipmunks, show the birds, show the cardinals, the woodpeckers, all of it. I never thought that having bird feeders out there would bring me so much peace, calm, and serenity in my life. And joy. I had no clue that it would do that. And it kind of started for me, I mean, years ago, I had the squirrel feeders on the back patio, and I had like the little picnic table and stuff, and I would put the squirrel feed out there, and the squirrels would come and whatever. But last year, or maybe earlier this year, I read Comfort of Crows by Margaret Renkl, R-E-N-K-L, if you want to read the book. It was Reese Witherspoon's Book of the Month for September of 2024. And she was her school teacher when she was growing up. And it's 52 weeks from her backyard. And in it, she talks about gardening, she talks about birds, bird boxes, bird feeders. And it got me so interested in just watching the birds again. I don't know, maybe it's a getting older kind of thing, but I don't think so. I think anybody of any age would find peace and calm in it. So twice a day, I go out there when I get up and then towards the end of the evening, because they go through bird feed. Like, if you're going to start it, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be investing a lot of money in bird feed. What I didn't expect, is I thought that I would have, I don't know, a couple birds that would come a day. I mean, I have friends of mine that have bird feeders, and they'll have like some birds over there. I never expected to have this nature sanctuary in my front yard at all. And so now at first I had geese that were coming over. The geese are nesting right now, so the geese aren't coming, because I'm finding out more and more stuff about this all the time. But now I have all these ducks that come to my yard, okay? I have LaDonna and Harold that are a couple, and then there's like 5 male ducks that come over every single day. And it just reminds me, so, I've been sober for 30 years, and I have all these 12-step friends of mine that are like in their 80s, and they'll go to like a 7 o'clock meeting, and then they'll go to eat breakfast, or they'll all get together, these like 5 guys, and then they'll go to eat dinner, and then they'll go to a meeting, like a 7 or 8 o'clock meeting. And these 5 ducks remind me of these guys. I don't know why. But anyway, I've got this little family of chipmunks that runs back and forth. I have all kinds of birds out there. I have squirrels that climb up and down the tree. But I think the ducks right now are my absolute favorite. I don't know. There's just something about them. And yesterday when I was vlogging, LaDonna and Harold scared this like short little duck, and he just kind of like waddles real funny. He's real short. And so I started calling him Shorty. And he was eating out there and stuff. And so then he left. And so when I got done with my vlog, I was like, okay, I think it was like after 8 o'clock. I don't know what time it was. But I was like, I got to feed these bird feeders and put the food out here. I mean, I bought carrots for the rabbits that come at night. Because when I'm out there at night, there's like three rabbits. I always kind of think it's Boo and Tucker and Pee-Pee, our dogs, coming to visit us. But we have 3 little rabbits that come out there every night. And so I got them like, I think it's it's like not alfalfa, but whatever for rabbits. And I put the little cubes out there, and they eat them. They do. And then I put the carrots out there. They don't eat I don't think they know what to do with the carrots as much. But anyway, and dandelions, wild rabbits love dandelions. And so I was like, okay, I got to get everything fed and stuff. So I put it out there. Well, I noticed while I was standing under our tree that across the street, those like 4 or 5 ducks, I think it was 6 ducks actually, were all like congregated around my neighbor across the street's mailbox, pool crew lady number 1, her mailbox. And so I was like, if you like this is very similar to what my vlog is like, by the way. I'm sure most of you that watch this channel watch my vlog anyway. But anyway, and I'm like watching them, I'm like, I'm putting the food down, you guys, come over here and eat. And they're all just kind of like, they don't really know what to do, right? So I put all the food away, and I put the bin, I have it in this big bin in the garage. I also have like this wildlife food that's for like specifically for ducks and different stuff. So I spread that out all over the ground. They love the corn, the cracked corn. And so I put the tub away, I put the garage door down, and I like ran into the kitchen. I was like, Alex was in here, and he's like watching. He goes, what? And I go, there's like 6 ducks across the street waiting. He goes, is there really 6 ducks? And so he looked out the window. He goes, oh my God, they're coming over. So I took my camera, and I started walking out the door. I was afraid I was going to scare them away. And I filmed the whole thing. And in the middle of it, a cardinal comes and lands. For those of you that don't know, my mom passed in '08. And I think I just shared this not too long ago. But she said that if she ever came back to visit me, she'd come back as a cardinal. And also the pollen that floats in the air. Which my dad said, oh, I did just share this, I think, in like a PO unboxing. Because my dad said, he goes, well, you'll be seeing a lot of your mom. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, because the cardinal's the Indiana state bird. So in the middle of me filming these ducks, a red cardinal comes and lands on the bird feeder. And I got all of it caught on video last night. So I wanted to share it with you guys today. I know this is something different than I usually do. I've kind of been toying with the idea of getting some nature cams. I know, shh. And starting a 9th channel? No, would it be my 8th? It'd be starting my 8th channel and doing just a nature channel. People have said I should like talk over them and do voices for them. Other people have said I should just play them. They're like cat channels. But they bring me so much joy just to see, I mean, when I'm sitting out there on the front porch, even when I'm vlogging, I mean, there's literally sometimes 10 birds, 4 ducks, you know, a squirrel, chipmunks. I mean, it just, there'll be like a duck, a chipmunk, and a rabbit all eating in the same place with 5 birds on top of them. You know, there's a lot of stuff, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. And one of the things that I loved about Margaret Wrinkle's book is that she shared this story that one day she was a school teacher and there was just so much going on in the world that day. And she just felt really heavy in her heart. And so on her way home, she was driving home and she stopped at this park that she loves. And she stopped in this park and she just started walking through the park and she noticed this violet that was growing from the inside of this tree. And she had been keeping a watch on this violet that had been growing that would only grow in the kind of soil that comes from this kind of tree. And she said, you know, as human beings, we sometimes treat each other horribly. But nature just continues to go on, you know? And so she said for her, being in nature sometimes focuses her mind and focuses her spirit. And for me, it does the same thing. And it's brought me a lot of calm, and so I wanted to share this video with you guys. So, you ready? Here it is. Okay, I just put the food out here, and the ducks were waiting across the street, and there's literally, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ducks. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 ducks coming across the street to eat. This is so hilarious. Because I just filled all the bird feeders and threw all the corn down, and now they're just standing there. Come on, guys. You can eat. They're all, look at them. They're all just like staring this way. Come on. Maybe if I sit down, they'll come over and they'll eat. Come on, then. All the food is right underneath the tray, all the corn and stuff. Look, he's coming over here too. Oh my God, this is so cute. There are literally 5 ducks walking across our street right now, all waiting to eat. They were waiting on the other side of the street when I was feeding them. Look, that's where all the corn is. They're over here kind of late. It's like 8:45. They're so sweet. Why they won't come over here? I wonder if they take turns eating. There they go. No, the other ones come over if they walk away. He's going to visit his friend now. He's going to tell him if it's good or not. The other two are just standing there protecting the yard. Oh my gosh. They were literally right over there in my neighbor's yard the whole time that I was feeding them. It was so funny. Aww. Look, there's a cardinal right up there. Look at that, there's a cardinal. Are they still down there? Oh. They love the corn.